ലൈവ് സെൻഡല്ല
ഏ?
നോട്ടിഫിക്കേഷൻ വേണ്ടി.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that...
Stoichkov! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Stoichkov is offering a right smile there.
Now it's Stoichkov. Can he get it through? And now they can clear their lines. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now that's well seen too. Forwards and with intent. Tries to pass it through. Oh, super find. Araujo cuts out the pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Rijkaard gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Scholes. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. He can run onto that. Haaland gets... There's the shot! Haaland! That is brilliant! A finish of true class! There is the breakthrough! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That'll be a throw. Has a look and plays it forward. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Scholes. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Araujo cuts it out. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bebeto.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's...
And this is Bebeto, and a chance! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected. You've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Alexander-Arnold. Rice. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
That was lovely, that.
Alexander-Arnold proves just a little bit too strong. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second. Big chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Haaland has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Nicely weighted ball. Played back in. Rice. Davis. And that's a good ball. Knocks it out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's a smashing touch to get him away. Cleared without complication. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Alexander-Arnold charging forward down that flank. It's a goal kick. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And they're back on the ball again. Can he get on the end of this?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Barcelona take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he cuts out the supply. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Scholes with the cross. He can get that clear.
Barcelona surely have to be commended.
Haaland. He's had a shot! He's scored! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
The goal scorer after
Perfect
83
placement,
minutes
the
is
one place the keeper
number
couldn't reach.
27,
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Erling Haaland.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Erling Haaland.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Stood up well to him there. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Davis. There will be a throw-in. Four extra minutes added on. Rijkaard. Oh, well measured. And that is as far as it goes. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
And now, please turn
Your
towards
final
the
thoughts,
screen
Jim?
for a
Well, neither
special
side could get over the line
presentation
here.
featuring our
Perhaps
guest
one team
performers
might
today.
be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Nicely weighted ball. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Into the channel. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. Applies the finish! Oh, it's Van Basten. Little pass back. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Quarter of an hour played. Hazard. Now it's Van Basten. Threads one in. Oh, that's fabulous. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's Bale! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Bale! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
He won't be happy with that one. Oh, it's Bebeto. That pass isn't the best. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Good chance here! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Change of plan here, perhaps.
Well, he just didn't have any support. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Rivaldo is standing over this one.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something...
Rivaldo! That was travelling. Rice. And it's Scholes. And Alexander-Arnold. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Bebeto. Van Basten! Goal! Barcelona! How do you look back on that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling.
Chance for a shot!
There will be 3 minutes
Shevchenko.
added time.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Tries to play it through. That's tidy. It's a loose ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Look, it all comes down to taking your chances. That's a lead which is hard to justify, but they found a finish, unlike their opponents.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 19, Costa Curta. Coming on to replace him.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Van Dijk.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Goes for the header! Rivaldo is flagged offside. That's a little off target. Now it's Van Basten. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's on his way! A lot of space ahead of him. Big chance! It's bounced back off the post.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rivaldo going face-to-face with his great rival. And now they can clear their lines. Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Scholes. Bebeto. Played out wide. Sergio, what? And he's let fly! Van de Ven. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Bebeto. Rice. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. And he's picked it up out wide. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Substitution.
It's their second corner of the game. Pickford claims comfortably.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And this is Van Basten. Van Basten had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And he was alert to it. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's a searching pass. And it's Azar. Foot in. Looking for the run. And there's Green. It's Van Basten! It's anyone's ball now. He should have put that one away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's heaved it away. Saliba. Scholes. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from
has
here.
been indicated.
Oh, good-looking ball. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And he's managed to get rid. And that will be it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick...
It's hit the upright. Well, there's the clearance. Pele powering forward here. Nicely weighted ball. He slipped. Oh, he's caught him in or out. Barcelona could not have chosen a worse moment. This to go one up. One 0. Never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And he's picked out the run. Shevchenko is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Bebeto. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Schlotterbeck wins the duel this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got... There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Alexander-Arnold clears it away. And he's had a hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Can he finish? In he goes again. There's a goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told.
He's having a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid have their second corner now. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That's a cute ball. And a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Schlotterbeck is there, and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 3
Rice.
added time.
Aimed beyond the defence. Shot, surely! It's in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Barcelona take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And we've reached half-time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath
Please
back.
turn your
What a
attention to
super
the
half of
screen for
football.
information
Instant
provided
pack,
by the
goals,
local police.
comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Barcelona are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 2, Ronald Araujo. Coming on to replace him.
So off we go once more.
Number 3, Van Dijk.
The less said about that pass, the better. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Schlotterbeck hangs one in. Now this could be a chance. And he thumps it clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rice. Mbappe has it in a wide position.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task...
And he shoots! Oh, how good is he? A finish of true class! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Shevchenko, and he's away. He's one-on-one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Schlotterbeck did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that's a little loose. And it's played in. Alexander-Arnold clears. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Stojkovic. Picked out brilliantly. That's really well cleared. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping.
He gets big! He scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Real chance! Now that is commitment to the cause.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's been taken short. Neither of these two want to come off second. He's tried one! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
That's a sharp pass. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Takes on his marker. That is good alertness. Now it's Stoichkov. This looks promising.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Kimmich. Chance here to counter. He's got away. Now it's Forlan. Rice. Bebeto. And this is Shevchenko. Olise. Koundé. Adams.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Olise. He's shifting through the gears here. Guardiola does really well to win the ball there. Scholes. Now it's Bebeto. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
No, that was never going to make it. Olise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Koundé. And it's Rodri for Olise. Forlan. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
That's Bebeto. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, this looks sharp.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's Bebeto. And the whistle goes for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal.
Security
They
staff
need to
for
keep
each
pushing,
block.
keep
Please
imposing.
report to the staff
Don't leave the door
immediately.
open for the opposition.
Substitution in progress.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now it's Bebeto. Koundé.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's made its way to him. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's had it nicked away. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Olise. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Mbappe. Kimmich. Can he get on the end of this?
Oh, great feat, that.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Nicely aimed pass. Elise. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Mbappe! Elise. Koundé. And he's managed to get free. Oh, good-looking ball. And the counter is on. And it's Forlan. Bebeto.
Barcelona really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
And this is Van Basten. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Van... Can he finish? He's got a goal! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona, absolutely shocking.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Shoots! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Messi. Looking to play him in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gravenberg is fouled. Bale. That is good alertness. That's an imaginative pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's made its way to him. Rice. Looking for the run. Toure spots it and intercepts. And here's Bale. Picked out Bale! Gareth glittering Bale! About as smooth as it gets. And they're at it again in double quick time. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them.
Big chance! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's ambitious. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Deftly away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Some resolute defending there. Gravenberg is one of those players who's... No, and he's let fly! And that is a routine catch. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 15, Williams Saliba.
Here we go again then.
Number 18,
Barcelona
Shevchenko.
changed their lineup for the
Number
second
4,
half. A reaction, no
Bebeto.
doubt, to the half-time
Coming
score.
on the field, number 6, Rudiger. Number 9, Van Basten. Number 5, Mbappe.
Belletti. Real chance here. Now who's going to be first to this? Looking for a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared without hesitation. It's Bale! That is special! Gareth Bale! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Just cruising! They are cruising! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Araujo calmly anticipates. He's shifting through the gears here. He's free, he has got space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's having a shot! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's become a case of men against boys. Rice. Vardiol. And here's Van Basten. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of all. He's going for goal! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Now it's Batistuta. And it's Messi. Messi. Oh, it's come loose.
Barcelona are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. This looks promising. Now it's Stoichkov.
There will be 3 minutes
Passing
at a
is
time.
crisp and sharp. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And he's had a hit! So that's it, it is all over. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, look, it was very
And we come
one-sided.
to you
Their
now
players
with a
didn't
quick
turn up for the
request
first
for
half,
support
and then
for our
it all
World
went
Charity
downhill.
Fund.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Barcelona.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. And Bernardo Silva! Wonderful from Bernardo Silva! He's got himself an absolute peach. The breakthrough strike! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Knocks it into space. Azar. Chance here to counter.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Stoichkov. Tries to pass it through. Rice. Araujo. And it's Scholes. Bebeto. Right, Shevchenko. And he cuts out the supply. Looking for a runner. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Scholes. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Shevchenko. He's found a way through. Crunching tackle.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Played into space out wide. Oh, crossbar! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Azar conjures time and space where few can. That pass has been well intercepted. That's Bebeto. Taken back almost at once. Romario looks to get on the end of this.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
It's a searching pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, Red, nice interception. Scholes getting this one clear. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Aimed beyond the defence. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Saliba making good progress on the right-hand side. Zanetti, a picture of focus and alertness. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Now it's Messi. Chance! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Scholes does really well to win the ball there. Alexander-Arnold. Quarter of an hour into the second half. He's a sharp little ball here.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Romario. Well, that's well defended, and it's gone behind. And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Back into the middle. Shapes to shoot! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Ajax are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw.
And he's decided to go for it.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Threads one in, spread neatly. Could be danger here. And it's Zanetti. And he gets rid in a hurry. And here's Romario. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Zanetti. Scholes. And it's Messi.
2 added minutes has been
That's been cut
indicated.
out, well played. Nicely shaped ball. Rice. A beaut. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement.
What are your thoughts
now.
on today's
We'd like
game
to
then,
ask you
Jim?
all to
Well,
kindly
there was a
stay seated
distinct
during the
lack of
match.
clarity
Thank you for
or
your
commitment
cooperation.
in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty...
Just about within shooting range. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Benzema brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And it's Benzema. Tries to pass it through. The ball has bounced loose now. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Vardiol. Rice. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Aimed beyond the defence. He's onside. Judge, surely! Goal! Mexico! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's good play. Has a shot! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Mexico are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And that has been clubbed away. Scholes. Knocks it out wide. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Pass is coming off in... And Shevchenko! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Araujo cuts out the pass. Driving forward. Threads one in. He has found the way through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he thumps it clear. And that has put paid to that. And the first half is done. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist
please
change
turn
at
towards
this
the
stage.
screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11, Benzema. Coming on to
And the
replace
second half
him
gets
is
underway.
Number 5.
I think it'll be
Mbappe.
fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Kvaratskhelia, a player who needs no introduction. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Ball's gone out of play. Saliba. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Good chance here! Mexico appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Passing is crisp and sharp. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Bellingham. And now the breakaway. Araujo. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Scholes. And here's Mbappe. Bebeto. And the shot's on here. Now, can they get him away? Pass is just off target. That's a little off target. Rice. Bebeto. Barcelona finding their passing. Shevchenko! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away. Barcelona are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko and Shevchenko!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bebeto. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Please join me in wishing
After all of that,
the
Jim,
best for
what are you
members of our
thinking?
fan
Well,
club
Peter, I
celebrating their
really
wedding
couldn't see what
anniversary
the
today.
team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Cross goes in there. And it's Xabi Alonso. Chance for a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
That's a sharp pass. Irwin. Bellingham. Good ball, good take. Van Basten. Xabi Alonso kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bellingham. And it's Messi. Rijkaard. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. That's Messi. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Rice is there to clear. Rijkaard. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bellingham. Cannavaro. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's run loose here. And here's Messi. Bellingham. He might be, and he shoots! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
it's Mbappe. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. A goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. It's a good ball out wide. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Koundé. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Scholes.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are
There will
very
be 1
audible.
minute at a
He's
time.
intervened well there. And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Please
Some
take
first
this
half
opportunity
thoughts?
to pay
Well, there's
visit to
no
our
way to
official
disguise the
store
fact
where
that they've been
memorabilia from
poor.
today's match
Not
are
a single
now
shot
available.
on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the action is back on the way.
Barcelona really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Guardiol. Bellingham. Memento! And for a moment, time stood still.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Bellingham. Scholes. For Rice. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nicely weighted ball. Knocks it out wide. Back into the middle. Good read, needed to be. And here's Mbappe. And he's there to get it away. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Irwin. Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Xavi Alonso. Messi. This looks promising. He's got away. And a chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Argentina looking to pass their way through. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, super ball! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Cleared without complication. Bellingham. Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's shifting through the gears here. It's anyone's. And one more try! Oh, he's been caught on it here. This time, surely! Oh, it's come loose.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. Now it's Van Basten. Takes the shot! And the whistle goes, so nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
We have a great finisher here. It's
Shapes to shoot! In for the pieces! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he's been shifted off it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Shevchenko. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, super ball! Jorginho is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Nicely weighted ball. Stoichkov! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And that has been cleared. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing long. Hakimi. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Spread out to the left. Knocks it into space. Kante calmly anticipates. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Lampard. That is good alertness. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And Bebeto! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Time and again they are repelled.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Hakimi. Beckham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Saliba spots it and intercepts. That has ended up in no man's land. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, cracking ball. He's having a shot! No mistake! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Barcelona. And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So
Just
in they
a quick
come for the break with nothing
And
to
it's time,
separate them.
1-2.
The
We're
score
about to announce
1-1.
today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 13, Stoichkov. Number 2, Ronald Araujo.
Barcelona get the ball
Number
rolling in the second
19,
half.
Costa Curta.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Number 8, right.
Scholes. Nice sequence of passes this. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And here's Van Basten. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Lampard. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Scholes. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Beckham. Now it's Lampard. Aimed beyond the defence. Nice interception, well timed. And he can clear it away. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lampard, the man we've all come to watch. Can he get it through? This looks promising. Applies the finish! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, nicely intercepted. Conte. Oh, he's been caught napping! That ball looks a good one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's had a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Well, that looks a decent ball. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. White cuts it out,
2 added minutes
tries
have
to
been
play it
indicated.
through. Beckham gets flagged offside. And he's intervened well there. And he's lost his man here. Van Basten! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Hello, everybody, and a quick
Van
announcement
Basten,
now.
voted
We would like to
man of
ask
the
you all to
match,
kindly
and
stay seated
deservedly
during the
so.
match. Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is we
This is a simulation game set in a virtual world and does not represent real life. Please play in moderation, take frequent breaks, and play responsibly. Help! Please recall me. I'm recalling a teammate. Thanks. Help! Help!
Please recall me.
This is a simulation game set in a virtual world and does not represent real life. Please play in moderation, take frequent breaks, and play responsibly.
My precious.
I got supplies. Help! Don't give up. Watch out! Your teammates can still recall you. Please recall me. I'm recalling a teammate. Thanks. Watch out! This is a simulation game set in a virtual world and does not represent real life. Please play in moderation, take frequent breaks, and play responsibly.
हेलो हेलो, कहाँ पे तारोगे भाई? हेलो।
सारे भाई यहीं तो
Search for vehicles. Search for vehicles. Fall back to safe zone. Fall back to safe zone. Please recall me. I'm recalling a teammate. Thanks. Help! Please recall me. Enemies ahead. Excellent work. Excellent work. I'm recalling a teammate. Enemies ahead. Thanks. Attack the mark.
어중이 중간하니 나도 따뜻한 인생의 슈
नंबर दो AWM दे
I got supplies. Help! 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 Watch out! I got supplies.
This is a simulation game set in a virtual world and does not represent real life. Please play in moderation, take frequent breaks, and play responsibly.
Don't give up. Your
Please
teammates
recall
can still
me.
recall you.
Got it. Please recall me. This is a simulation game set in a virtual world and does not represent real life. Please play in moderation, Take frequent breaks and play responsibly.
Team match, let's go.
Blue team has scored for the first time. Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Killing spree for the red team! The red team's streak has just been terminated! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! The red team is in the lead. Cover me! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Reloading! Watch out! Cover me! Watch out! Doesn't have a lot of time left.
Be careful. You're losing the game.
Watch out!
match is over, and the red team is in the lead. No mercy! Cover me!
Team victory.
This is a simulation game set in a virtual world and does not represent real life. Please play in moderation, take frequent breaks, and play responsibly.
Team match. Let's go.
The team has scored for the first time!
Watch out!
Cover me!
Marked a location.
Fire! Reloading! Reloading! Cover me! Reloading!
I need a weapon. Watch out!
Reloading!
Watch out!
It's in the
Watch
lead.
out!
Marked a location. Reloading! Watch out! The blue team's streak has just been put to an end. Doesn't have a lot of time left.
You're about to win.
Half of the match is over, and the blue team will cover me!
Team victory.
This is a simulation game set in a virtual world and does not represent real life. Please play in moderation, take frequent breaks, and play responsibly.
Team match. Let's go.
in the lead. Team. The red team is about to win.
Be careful. You're losing the game.
Half of the match is over. The red team is in the lead.
Victory.